Know before you go. One of the neatest things to me about living here in Colorado is the variety of wildlife that you will see. And there is quite a bit of it here at the Sunrise Suite at the Flew The Coop property. There is definitely quite a bit of deer, fox, turkey, chipmunks, and on a very, very rare occasion, and we'll cover this, a bear. So let's just talk about the bear first and get that out of the way. A lot of people hear bear and they become scared. Well, there are bear up here on Flew The Coop property. We do live in the forest. They are very rare though. They're mostly in town because that's where all the food is, honestly. They're down there dumpster diving. We saw a bear our first 3 months here on our game camera. And then we saw a bear 2 years ago, 2019, we saw a bear on our game camera. We have never seen one in person. The bear here are black bear as opposed to brown bear. And the black bear are not as aggressive as the brown bear. The brown bear, also known as the grizzly bear. These are more of a timid type bear. They're probably more scared of you than you would be of them. Well, definitely one of the animals that you will see plenty of here at Flew The Coop and at the Sunrise Suite are deer. From the bucks with their incredible antlers down to spotted fawns, all depending, of course, on what time of the year that you do come here to visit. They are beautiful, they are plentiful, and they are not timid. They will approach you, so please be careful. Just like any mama, if you are approaching a fawn and the mama is concerned, she very well may attack you. And that's going to be true for any animal. I didn't cover this on the bear section, but if you ever see baby cubs, they're not teddy bears. Stop, walk away slowly, backwards, and get away. You see here, I'm going to post a little video where we came out one morning and the deer were all in our yard and Trish was trying to get to work. It's a cute situation. It's kind of neat and fun. But at the end of the day, any one of these deer can become startled and they can attack. It's funny for me to say because I grew up thinking Disney movie and whatnot. But the reality is now that we're here in nature and we've learned our lesson and we've heard our stories in the news, the deer can put a whomping on you. So admire them from afar. Plenty of them to enjoy. And that's all I have to say on that. So the next animal I want to talk about is one of my favorite, probably because I can relate to it quite a bit, and that's the turkey. They're up here quite a bit. They're not as common as the deer, but they definitely are around, and you can definitely hear them in the distance. And sometimes they'll just walk right up into your property. One of my favorite moments with a turkey was this incredible long line that I'm showing right here, right after Thanksgiving, almost like a memorial to those turkeys that passed for our Thanksgiving meals. The most beautiful creature that I think that is up here is the fox. It is this gorgeous red with a pop of white on its tail, and it is straight out of the storybooks. They are hard to find. They are nocturnal. Well, I'm assuming they're nocturnal. I am no zoologist, biologist. I'm no animalologist at all. But I do know that they're mostly seen at night. And on a rare occasion, you will see one in the day. There is one that runs right by the Sunrise Suite multiple times a week at the night. We'll catch him on the Ring camera. And they're just a pleasure to see. You'll see them running around, out and about, but mainly at nighttime. All right, another animal that we've never seen actually up here on the property, but definitely is in the area. We see it when we drive to town once in a while, is the elk. And there are a pretty good sized herd or herds that do run around here in the area. You'll see them on Edlow Road on the drive-in once in a while. You'll see them as you go on 24 further west out towards Divide and Florissant quite a bit. But one of the most famous spots to see the elk in Colorado is Estes Park. It's about 3 hours from here. And in all transparency, some of this footage is from Estes Park. And they're just a blast to see. I love the bugling, another great, majestic, and beautiful animal here in the area. And there are a plethora of other animals you'll see here around the property. We have little chipmunks, we have bunnies, we have black squirrels, of course, a number of birds, the magpie, which is the state bird of Colorado, plenty of those. Up on Pikes Peak, you'll see marmot, you'll see bighorn sheep. Out towards Lake George, you will see pronghorn, antelope, so a number of other wildlife. But I want to close on my favorite animal, which is the donkey. There are wild donkey running around out towards Lake George and over by Cripple Creek. Cripple Creek is famous for them, where the gold mine is. The neat story behind these donkeys is that they are actually ancestors of the gold mine donkeys. When the gold mines were shutting down, the pioneers, gold diggers, whatever, the miners, they would just let the donkeys go. And so they have become kind of a staple out here in the area. Cripple Creek is famous for their donkey derby days. These donkeys are very docile. They run around town, and once a year, the vets in the area come in and they round up the donkeys and take care of them and make sure they're okay. So a really neat staple in the area. Fun to see the donkeys. Probably my favorite animal out of all to see running around out in the wild. That about sums it up. I hope that you have enjoyed this video. I hope you found it informative. I hope you found it a little bit entertaining. And if you did, I would please ask that you hit the like button. And more importantly, if you could please, please, please hit that subscribe button. And thank you for watching Flew the Coop.
Got it? Good.